Hey guys, so we've done chest, done back. Today's Wednesday. What we're going to do today is legs. I like doing legs on Wednesday because it breaks up a lot of upper body in a row. It's kind of a break, but at the same time legs are a nightmare. They're absolute a must as a hunter to build muscle, build endurance, build flexibility, everything that's going to help you to navigate, climb, and ascend those mountains. It's very important that you do cardio. I recommend 4 to 5 days a week. Cardio doesn't have to be super intense. The idea with cardio is to get your lungs going, okay? Do an incline walk, go on a hike, go on a light jog, ride a bike, anything you can to get your heart rate up without wearing your muscles out. I do my lifting on Wednesdays for legs. The times I do cardio, don't really wear my legs out as much, as just get my blood flow, get my heart rate up. I always recommend you do cardio first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and work out in the afternoon or evening. Those 2 days will really bump your metabolism up and get your body cranking and burning calories all throughout the day as opposed to just knocking it out all at once. Now with legs, it's super important that you drink a ton of water and again stretch. When I say stretch, get online and find some good stretching routines. You're talking 10-15 minutes minimum with legs. You do not want to pull a leg muscle, especially in the off season when you're trying to gain and get stronger. Legs can affect you long term if you hurt yourself. I also recommend maybe jumping on the treadmill, do a light walk for 10 minutes, ride the bike for 10 minutes just to get the blood flowing. The legs are by far your biggest muscle group and there's a lot of blood flow that's going to be needed down there, so there's nothing wrong with getting the circulator going and getting started early. As I've said through the other workouts, you guys have got to get weight out of your head. As a hunter, you're not trying to get bigger, you're trying to get stronger, leaner, more functional, more agile, more athletic. With legs especially, I'm aiming to hit high reps, 12, 15, even 20 reps, 4 sets. I don't go heavy. I'm not trying to hurt my back. I'm trying to focus and pump my legs, trying to get blood flow down there, trying to increase my flexibility, increase my balance, increase the function and ability for my legs to, again, navigate on the mountain. The first workout I do is just a conventional squat. I like to do a free squat. Don't use a machine. Don't use something that guides you. Something where you can actually use your body, the weight above your shoulders, to help balance you, flex your core, flex your legs, flex your hips, flex your calves. Everything works together to do that compound movement. 4 sets again, 10 to 15 reps. Weight does not matter. Find a weight that's going to get you in the right zone where you're flexible, feeling like you're pushing yourself. The key with squats is go as deep as you can without hurting or straining yourself. I'm pretty flexible. I can get my butt all the way down to my feet. It's a full range of motion. I incorporate every muscle from the glutes down to the calves, and I feel like you get more bang for your buck. Again, adapt this to your own ability and your own flexibility, and always try to get a nice deep level squat. We just did squats. Now we're going to do one-legged lunges. This is a lift you don't need weight for. Find a step that's about waist height. You step up one leg at a time, bring your other knee high to your chest, so you're doing a thrust up. What that's simulating to me is just stepping up from a rock to a rock on the mountain. It's again going to work on the balance and flex muscles in your calves, your legs, isolate the quads, isolate the hamstrings. It's a perfect way to stretch, become more flexible, and tone that muscle that you're going to really use when you're ascending and descending mountains. The next lift we're going to talk about is a leg press. A lot of people do leg presses. There's nothing special there. The reason I like them is it gives me a nice deep range of motion. I like to aim to put my knees behind my ears and get as deep as possible. That lengthens the muscle, helps you be more flexible, helps build a nice stable core that's going to work all across the mountain and also just build your body in general. The deadlift. This is a lift that's great for backpacking and hunting. Keep your legs close together, slow, controlled movements, get your butt all the way to your feet, and when you lift, focus on pulling with your hamstrings and your butt until your quads kick in. Once you're about halfway up, you'll switch muscle groups and you end up pulling the rest with your quad. It's a great lift because it's going to work your core and your legs from a different angle. Again, as you're backpacking, you're going to use muscles you did not know you had. Legs are the days to train and get those all taken care of in advance so that you're more efficient on the hill. To wrap up my leg workout, I do what's called a superset. And a superset means multiple lifts in between one another. The first one I like to do is called a leg extension. All you're basically doing is contracting the quadriceps, going from a 90-degree angle up to a flat level and flexing and isolating those muscles. I like to do 4 sets again, 10, 15, 20 reps, whatever it takes to get the blood flow and pump. The next lift I superset in there is what's called the laying leg curl. You're going to face down, you're going to pull the weight with your hamstring. It's just like a bicep curl, but you're using your hamstring. I don't use a lot of weight on this because I don't feel like I need to. It's very difficult to do. And all it's basically doing is just toning and isolating that hamstring muscle, making it more powerful, more agile, more efficient for the mountain. The last lift we do in the superset is calves. Shoulder width apart. You don't need to go negative with your calves. I can do them on flat ground. I just like to find 2 good heavy dumbbells, do as many reps as you can. A lot of times I'll do 25, 30 reps, 4 sets. Again, isolate, pump the muscle, get the blood in there. Your calves get hit a lot. You're walking every day, you're running, you're doing your cardio. Calves don't need a lot of work. This is going to be a nice way to polish them off for the week. And that's it for your legs. Make sure you drink a ton of water. Make sure you stretch just as much after your workout as you did before. If you have any questions on training, hunting, or filming, visit aaaaaaaah.com for more information. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Random method in the building.